Hey everyone, welcome to BIMTM's video series, GCs Get It Done. Today we're going to be talking about the life cycle of a BIM project, from conceptual design all the way through facility management, using level of development to guide our way. Stick with us. So level of development is an industry standard term that allows us to communicate where the model is at throughout the life cycle of a project. The level of development is in stages from 100 all the way to 500. 100 to 300 starts with the design team, while 350 and 400 are with the construction team, and 500 is primarily focused towards the facility management team and the owners. During 100, it's really loose and conceptual. We're talking about just maintaining masses to communicate what the building wants to be in the future. Thanksgiving's coming up, so we're talking about just an outline of something on a plate here. We know it roughly has to be this big. We know that it needs to serve this many people, but we don't exactly know what it is. It might be a turkey, it might be a pot roast, it might be a ham. LOD 200 starts to build on that conceptual design and allows us to start communicating the spaces in the building. So you start to see doors and windows and ceiling concepts throughout the design or throughout the building. So within our Thanksgiving meal, we understand that it's going to be a turkey. We understand that we need these types of sides. We might not know exactly what sides there's going to be, but we know that we need a vegetable, we know we need a potato, we know we need a pumpkin pie. So LOD 200 builds on the model from that conceptual design with masses at LOD 100. We start to see walls, we start to see doors and windows, but the spaces are still kind of getting figured out, and the coordination with all of the MEP systems is really rough at this point in time. Using our Thanksgiving metaphor here, we probably know that we're going to have a turkey at this point in time. We know we need this many sides. We might not know exactly what sides we need, but we definitely know that we need a pumpkin pie, because Thanksgiving is not complete without pumpkin pie. LOD 300 starts to build on that design development from 200, and this is where we really get into construction documents that we know and build off of. The model at this point communicates design intent. So the architects and engineers just have enough information in there to communicate that design intent. This varies based on system to system, but really there's still a lot more detail that's necessary in order to get a truly buildable model. So within our concept, or our Thanksgiving meal here, we know exactly what we're going to be serving. We know that it's going to be pumpkin. We know we're going to have cheesy potatoes. We know we're going to have green bean casserole. Put your favorite Thanksgiving side down in the comments. What's left out of the LOD 300 is that means and methods. How is this building going to get built? They have all of the design intent in there, but not all of the detail on how that's going to get built. So that's where the handover from LOD 300 to 350, 400 comes into play. So we start to see, with 350 and 400, we start to see construction ready models and fabrication ready models during this phase. So LOD 350 you start to see these means and methods. So you start to see flanges on ductwork and 10, 20-foot section runs, and how these systems are getting hung from the structure above. The difference between LOD 350 and 400, 400 really gets into the nuts and bolts. So you're seeing every pipe clamp, you're seeing every nut, every bolt, every embed that's going to be in this building. So if you were to hold up the model to what's installed in the future in the field, it looks exactly the same. Whereas 350, you're getting, you might have the rack on what's there to hold the pipe, but you're not going to have those nuts and bolts and hangers. 350 is much more common than 400 in the construction industry. So after the building is built, the model transitions over to the owner and transitions to LOD 500. So by definition, 500 is just an as-built model. It is verified geometry and information from the field team to the BIM staff and then incorporated into the model. This has multiple advantages for the owner, ranging from facility management and asset management. You can start to embed data into the model during this stage for warranty information, install dates, installed contractor, operation and maintenance information, and preventative maintenance schedules. The other advantage to this is that it is an accurate representation of what's in your facility. So the next time that there's going to be a renovation in your building or an addition, you hand over this model to the new design team, and their field verification process just got a whole lot easier. Thanks for taking this journey with me through the BIM process using level of development. Today, we learned about what level of development is. We learned about how a model goes from conceptual design all the way through facility management, and the advantages of the BIM process along the way. We also learned that pumpkin pie is necessary on Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe for more. Comment down below if there's any BIM related topics that you're interested in hearing about, and look forward to having you next time. Oh my gosh. That was weird.